Hi, everybody. This is Mike Gerdes with the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living, bringing you another love note. And yoga's in bed. So it's just, you only got me today. And so what I want to talk to you today about is dealing with people you can't stand. Yes, I know. We try to be all spiritual and wonderful, but every once in a while we run into people that just kind of rub us the wrong way. But I've noticed for me, they only rub me the wrong way when they start talking about things or they have particular opinions about things that I just rail against, i.e., racism, white nationalism, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just found that when people are bigots, I just don't like being around them. So what do I do? What do I do? Well, I've been told that I could just say, well, I just have a different opinion. And perhaps I could do that, but rather I might say that and then just walk away. You know, I understand this whole Antifa movement. I understand why people get upset and feel that they need to protect things. Because you know what? We do. We need to stand up for those things that we believe in. And when somebody's pushing the wrong way, sometimes we need to deal with it. And we need to deal with it with the best way we know how. And the best way we know how is, first of all, by being the type of people we want to be. So take a look at yourself. Where do you find yourself being mean? Where do you find yourself being putting yourself above other people? Now, I say that and I see that I'm putting myself above bigots. Well, I guess so. But they're people too. I understand that. And I understand that the Christ within them is all wonderful, perfect, and the same Christ that I am. And I can also pray for the Christ to come in for them, the Christ within them to come forth at his highest. But boy, I get impatient while that's doing it sometimes. So we need to recognize that people sometimes are still in a growth pattern. Sometimes people are just ignorant. And the only way they change ignorance is by education. The problem that I find is that some people don't want to be educated. Some people are so attached to their opinions that no amount of evidence to the contrary are going to change them. I mean, we're running into that with some of these different conspiracies we're hearing going on. I mean, whether it's this thing or that thing. Notice I'm trying to not say which thing or that thing, just so that I don't step on toes out there. But if you're believing in a conspiracy, if you're believing in something that's, let's say, out of the norm, you might ask, who's really out of the norm? The truth is, folks, we do not live in the Matrix. Life is a lot more simple than that. And we should take a look at the rules. We should take a look at science. We should take a look at the advice that we're given by experts and leave all the advice that we get from people on the internet, especially the anonymous people, go. I'm asking you to see people as God sees them, whole, complete, perfect, and divine. And when I'm asking you, I'm asking myself to see that too. Recognizing sometimes it's not easy. It's not easy. But you know, it's said that life we're not guaranteed life to be easy, but we're guaranteed that we're going to have an opportunity to grow and to express a greater idea of life. And perhaps these challenges that I run into and seeing people, perhaps this is an opportunity for me to grow along, seeing a way that I can re-educate, that I could bring the consciousness up. Maybe this is a challenge for me to learn how to persuade, learn how to inform, learn how to re-educate people in ways that they do get that, and not just write them off to thinking they're ignorant people. There's a lot to be learned. There's a lot to be gained. Somebody once said that had passed away this last week. He said that all is good. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. You know, and I have to recognize God is good all the time. So let's look the good in every situation and the opportunity in every situation. That's all for today. You have a good one, and we'll see you again on Monday. Meanwhile, make sure you stay tuned Sunday for Reverend Dr. Maxine's wonderful message at 10:30 in the morning. Go to cslphilly.org or otherwise show up in real life at 16 Industrial Boulevard. We hope to see you there. Bye-bye.